According to the National Weather Service, 17 tornadoes touched down in Mississippi last weekend. More than 20 counties impacted. 7 people killed, hundreds of homes and businesses damaged or destroyed. The Mississippi Emergency Management Agency has been assessing the damage, and MEMA Executive Director Stephen McCraney joins us on WXXV with the very latest. Colonel, good to see you. I know under these circumstances it's heartbreaking, but thanks for being with us.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
So you've been on the road every day with your damage assessment teams. How would you describe what you've seen in these storm-ravaged areas?
You know, when you look at the wide swaths that this the tornadoes took through Mississippi, I wasn't surprised. At first it said 10, and then we always thought it would be more than that. We're pushing 17 or 18. They're looking at number 18 right now, and the damage to the infrastructure and homes, the tenacity of this EF4 and EF3 that came through the lower part of the Mississippi. It reminds me of the Easter tornadoes that we had not too long ago. That long track, wide path as it went through. Just the simple things that we take for granted are just paramount for these survivors as they go through those next days. So if you've got a group or you want to volunteer, connect with those certified the national disaster organizations. The Red Cross serving 850 meals yesterday. Those little things go such a long way when somebody has no hope.
So what about things like tarps and water and just some of the basic necessities folks here on the coast post-hurricane are used to needing? Is MEMA supplying all of that right now?
Exactly. We're in the thousands and thousands of tarps that we have already deployed. We've deployed over about 18,000 bottles of water to try to augment what's going on. The Business Emergency Operations Center is getting drop shipments from businesses that want to donate to the cause. So it's an all hands on deck, and I would say that there's sometimes the survivors just need to talk to someone, tell them what they experienced so they can work through it and get to the next level. On the governmental side, you know, we have Health and Human Services folks that are in that area. We're evaluating housing. We're looking at vouchers for down there in District 8 and other areas, and we're doing our preliminary damage assessments where we've moved into a phase what we call validating those.
Of course, the governor has declared an emergency in the state, but how important, what kind of difference will it make to get that federal designation?
Oh, it's going to be paramount. You know, if we get the individual assistance declaration is the one that I'm really concerned about first, and that's taking care of those family members, whether it's being eligible for $7,000 to help with getting a car, because there's a lot of cars that are torn up and tossed, and they're not in their original location at all. So looking at that, looking at the homes that can be rehabbed, maybe just a roof put on, but the contents got sucked out of the house. So to be able to put back together through housing assistance, whether it's a temporary housing, the meals, et cetera, that can come with that type of declaration is going to go a long way.